Hello and welcome back. This is an update video of what we have been working on the streams and what I've worked on out of the streams. I will explain which ones are on the stream, which ones not, because I've just been fiddling with stuff off stream to see how well it works and everything. Make the streams more interesting instead of me looking up online trying to figure out, okay, how do I do this? Because I tend to do that a lot. That's part of the problem solving process. Yeah, anyway. I'll answer, I've been getting a couple of questions in the comments about stuff, so I'll answer a few here at the end, closer to the end of the video. But right now, let's just jump right into what I've been working on. So, first of all, as you can see, I've added gates. These are actually modular gates and doors. As you can see, I have gates right here. If we come over here, there are doors there. And the cool thing about this is, since they're modular, they all work the same way. So go out of there and say I want to go to this gate over here. Go. This gate opens. It's not perfected yet. Like, as you can see, that gate's too small. That one's too small, that one fits just right for some reason, and yeah. So you'll see throughout the video stuff that is not quite right, but that's okay. It's room for improvement. I added the shovel here, which you can dig up this weird looking object, and it'll pop out a key. And this key, oh dang, I should have showed that. Hold on. It's no big deal. Real quick. You can see this gate is locked. Locked. Find the key. I'll probably not keep that in there, but it's nice to know. Pick it up. I have not added the saving mechanic, so it does not save your progress. So, like say, go back. Oh look, I still have to find the key, but luckily everything's still right here. Saving and saving level states will come later. I want to work on more on that because I don't fully have a grasp on level saving yet. I'm watching tutorials in my spare time to understand like save data and everything. So there's just a little bit of a learning curve. So I haven't really studied much of that. So, but also as you can see, I added Scooby snacks around these levels that you can pick up. I am going to work on that giant Scooby snack floating on the top. I really do not like it. So I'll probably take it out and add in a, I guess you can call it like a GIF or GIF, whatever one you call it, that will basically spin on a repeat. That way it's just basically a picture that rotates instead of having an actual 3D object, because it's been a pain dealing with that. As you can see, it's not even on the screen. So anyway, probably deal with that. Okay, so I was gonna show you these modular door system. So this modular door system is built into right here, and if you look over, guide your attention to here, you can see we still have the door ID is locked, blah blah blah, but all of this right here is new, and what I've been working on has 2 doors, so it checks if it's a 1 door place or 2 door place. I've not worked on the 1 door enough yet, so it's still finicky. So, and then you can slide these to the right and left, decide which one you want, what type of door you want. I'm gonna put them at one of each, that way you can kind of see. So one is the giant door, let's do that. One of them is the giant door that's over there, and the other one is this gate. And so they will both swing, since they're modular, they'll both swing in the direction that I chose. So that's good. There's still a lot of stuff I'm gonna work on that, but I think that's pretty good for right now. Let me change that back. As you can see, gate or door are, so 0 is gate, door right is 1. So that's how I have that implemented, and it's really easy. You can hit lock, it's locked, and then you can go over to the key and say, hey, what door are you gonna choose? And then you choose the door you want. Change level it are these doors here, so that way you know what they are. Alright, I did not work on any of that, but if you haven't noticed yet, there's one major thing I've worked on that I really like, is that I fixed, well, kind of fixed, it's not perfect yet, but the level size, as you can see, they're a lot smaller, exactly 25% smaller. I've done that to all the levels, and I think this is close to the actual size they need to be from what I've, what on earth is that? Anyway, what they need to be, and I'm gonna work more, hopefully on the next video, study the jump mechanics in the game, because those probably need fixed. So we got that. Everything's pretty much to scale. We'll zoom through these levels real quick. Show you. Yeah, a lot smaller of a scale. Much easier to go through. And I also made these plants. Turned off the collision to those because I realized you can get stuck in those plants if the collision's not off. This room's dark. This one I worked on last. So you have this lights. I have lights put up in here that look actually kind of nice. So yeah, those are those levels. What else did I work on? Oh yeah. So another thing I worked on is started doing more level design, adding more levels. So these ones I also made smaller, but as you can see back here, there is a box that takes you to F09, which is where you get your spring. These levels are definitely not complete, but I absolutely love this. I love this part because it actually looks really good with the fog. And I'm thinking about basically combining these two, because as you can see, it's the exact same thing. I'll probably combine these. Come over here, and you see something spinning over here, and I'm gonna work, like I said, I'm working more on the jump. Ah, no! Okay, I'm just gonna say that's the spring. It's not the actual model of the spring, but it will do. If you have not seen, this is the History Playground. It is definitely not finished. I basically just slapped in this model. Even still has the dome in it. That's awful. Anyway, so that's that. Last thing I'm going to show is the Hedge Maze. That was what I worked on today's stream, was the Hedge Maze. We got the first part of the Hedge Maze. This one. This one has been here for a while. I just finally touched up the visual effects to it. But everything's here, ready to add life to it, add more background and everything. We got number 2, the second part to the Hedge Maze. Hold on, I'm gonna hit F2, that way I can see. Because as you can see, it's kind of hard to see through here because I don't have lighting set up the correct way. This is where you meet the groundskeeper. Come up here. This is how you go across the bridge. And going through all these levels and putting them in really makes me fall in love with like the toon shader and the cell shading. Like it looks pretty good. And come here, go to the next level, and this one is the next one. 3. And then of course I don't have implemented yet, but everyone's favorite is the last one, which is Shaggy with the lawnmower. But it's not implemented, like I said. So that's pretty much all I worked on. There's a basically overview of all the levels that are implemented. I'm gonna hopefully work on starting the quest line where you have to go and get the map and then come out, and then the shovel's right here. So hopefully that will be worked on soon. Yeah. So the questions I've been asking is, should I start a GoFundMe or something like that? I probably won't do that. Maybe, just maybe in the future I'll start a Patreon, but not at this moment. I will not. Don't need the money right now. Don't want the money right now. I am just working on this, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But help me in this progress is to invite more people to the channel, to the Discord, just get more of a bigger community involved. That will help out a lot. Next biggest thing, I've seen a lot of comments, like I keep telling people, I love the feedback everyone keeps getting, what I should add. A lot of people say no loading screens. So I don't know how I'm going to go about that, because there's got to be a split second of a loading screen no matter what I do. So I probably got to work on combining all the levels into one, maybe, or at least having a big portion of the levels combined. It like how if you looked at the map, there were sections. Let me actually pull up an image of it. There were sections of the map. So go here. Like there's these sections right here. I can probably combine those, so that way it makes like keeping track of the Scooby snacks easier and all that. But I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna work on levels individually, see what works best and all that. And plus I want to work on the skills of going through the levels. What was another question? I can't think of it right now. Other collectibles. Don't know yet. I will do more research into because it's been, even though I've been working on this game, and Scooby-Doo is one of my favorite shows from the 1980s and the 1980 version and the 1960s version. Both of those are my favorite shows. And of course you have the, Mystery Incorporated, a Netflix series. I did enjoy that. I'll do some more research into those and probably have collectibles for those. So yeah, that's probably how I'm gonna go about that. Any other way, I don't know yet. I'll do some more updates on that. But as you can see, that's all I have for this update. It's more of a lengthy one. We're moving at exactly 14 minutes now. So again, if you have any more questions or want anything more specific, involved in more details, or a tutorial specifically on something, if you're just starting and developing, or you're just having a hard time doing something, I can make a tutorial no problem on any subject. I probably won't be getting the models. Probably won't do a tutorial on that. But yeah, that's basically all I have for this video. So I guess thank you all for watching. Have any further questions, just ask them in the Discord or the comment section of this YouTube channel. Discord will be in the description. Twitch channel will also be in the description. Open for suggestions for anything or criticisms. So again, thank you all for watching. hope to see y'all next time.